What's happening, guys? For us car guys, there's almost nothing more satisfying than getting an engine fired up for the first time after getting it rebuilt or having it torn apart. That's exactly what we did here in this 51 Chevy truck. I got the 350 back on track and finally got the gremlins worked out and we got it started for the first time. So here's what happened. I'm pretty sure that the distributor right out of the box was bad. I'm thinking that the coil wasn't doing what it should have been doing. Had the timing set correctly, but it wasn't until I got the new distributor, the MSD version this time, that I got it in there, got it popped in, got the timing set again, fired right up. Take 12. Here we go. Okay, if I can get it going, well, we'll see. Let's try it.
Drive her around the block if you get her going. Just kidding. Look out.
Here we go. Party time.
Wants to run.
So what do you know? You get a working distributor and the engine fires right up. Pretty cool. So now that the truck started, there's some dialing in that we have to do on it. First thing is I'm going to get the timing set. And to do that, I'm going to pull the vacuum line off of the distributor, plug it up, and then set the timing to probably about 12 degrees before top dead center. We should hear the idle considerably smooth out more than it is right now. And then at that point, when the timing is set, I'll probably turn to the carb and try to get that dialed in. There's two screws on the front of that Edelbrock 1406, the idle air screws, and you adjust each one of those and try to optimize the actual idle. Those don't have anything to do with making the car rich or more lean in any other condition except for just the idle. So that's the first place that I'm going to start. And then I'll get the idle set, the high idle and the regular idle, and then probably dial the choke in. But then at that point, it's time to get the rest of the stuff dialed in so that I can get the truck ready to drive. Now, the things that I have left on the truck to get it ready to drive are the first thing, steering. I need to connect the steering column to the actual steering box. I've got the 1-inch D shaft to do that and a universal joint to use as a coupler there. So I've got to get that dialed in. I'm probably going to have to notch the inner wheel well out of the truck to be able to do that, but that should be relatively straightforward. And then the next thing that I need to do is I need to add a piece of brake line in a section that I removed out when I actually did the frame shortening. I've got a video where I did the frame shortening here. I took 22 inches out of the frame to be able to make the wheelbase the same as the original 51 Chevy truck. Again, this is an 82 GMC 1-ton frame that I shortened down. So anyway, I'll get the brake line added, and then at that point, I think it's going to be time for a test drive. Steering's going to work. Brakes are going to work. I've already got the transmission, which is a Turbo 400. I've got the linkage already connected. I'm going to wire up the rest of the gauges so I can make sure that everything is going well, but besides that, it's almost going to be test drive time, which starts to get really exciting. At that point, I'll do the rest of the wiring, the lights, and things like that, but pretty soon it'll be off to the races. Well, not really off to the races in the truck, but you get what I mean. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, you guys. If you're into this car stuff, you want to see the progress of the truck or any of the other videos we have, Evan's got a Mustang fastback project in the works that's going to be awesome, and I've got a 47 fleet line that's coming up. So if that's something that you guys want to stay involved with, stay up to date on, consider subscribing to the video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.